Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about the part 6 of serverless computing model. The earlier videos, if you haven't watched, please go back and watch these videos because this part 6 I'm especially talking about on the last chapter on the important facts behind the serverless computing. So far, we discussed about the serverless computing all the way down to the transforming business productivity. Today, on this chapter, we are talking about the serverless architecture versus the traditional architecture. And finally, I'm going to give some closing thoughts around it in terms of what are the factors that you need to consider as a part of the serverless computing if you want to adopt this technology for your business, or if you want to learn something new outside of your proficiency. This is absolutely a right topic where you could get in. Let's dive in the details. The debate between serverless and traditional architecture is ongoing. Which is better? There is a lot of debate going on. It is purely based on use case by use case. There is no one no cookie cutter model that for everything serverless computing architecture is sufficient and everything else traditional. There is no such solution for it. So you must need to have a use case, and use case is the primary driver behind this. So in order to make a better decision, I think this video is going to bring immense knowledge and also the important factors. So let's dive in details in terms of what is the fundamental difference between the serverless architecture versus the traditional one. Let's understand the traditional model. The traditional architecture refers to the approach where applications are built on a dedicated servers or virtual machines. It involves managing the infrastructure stack, including provisioning, scaling, and maintaining servers. Developers have full control over the infrastructure but are responsible for its management as well. Serverless computing. The serverless architecture is a cloud computing model where developers focus solely on writing code only. It abstracts away infrastructure management, allowing developers to leverage managed services and functions. Serverless platforms handle infrastructure provisioning, scaling, and maintenance automatically. Scalability and elasticity. In the traditional architecture, it requires a manual scaling to handle increased traffic or resource demand. In the serverless architecture, offers automatic scalability and elasticity, adjust resources based on the demand. Serverless platforms handle scaling seamlessly, ensuring optimal performance and resource utilization. Cost efficiency. Traditional architecture often requires upfront investment in infrastructure and ongoing maintenance cost. Serverless architecture follows a pay-as-you-go model where costs are based on actual resource consumption. Serverless platforms eliminate ideal resource cost, making it more cost-effective for certain use cases. Speed and agility. Development speed and agility in traditional architecture can be very time consuming because it requires developers to manage the infrastructure task as well. In the serverless architecture accelerates the development speed by abstracting away infrastructure complexities. Developers can solely focus on writing code, resulting in faster time to market and increased agility. Vendor lock-in. Traditional architecture allows flexibility in choosing infrastructure providers and technologies. Serverless architecture may result in vendor lock-in as it relies on cloud service providers' managed services. Consider the long-term implications and portability requirements when selecting serverless platform. And finally, ecosystem and tooling. Traditional architecture benefits from a mature ecosystem and tooling with a wide range of options. Serverless architecture is rapidly evolving with a growing ecosystem and dedicated tooling for serverless development. Consider the availability and maturity of ecosystems component and development tools when choosing an architecture. Choosing the right architecture for the needs. So there is a decision between serverless and traditional architecture depends on the specific requirements. Traditional architecture offers more control and flexibility but requires infrastructure management. Serverless architecture prioritizes developers' productivity, scalability, and cost efficiency may have a vendor lock-in. That's also something you need to consider. Evaluate your needs, development speed, scalability requirements, and long-term objectives to determine which approach reigns supreme of your applications. Closing thoughts. I would like to close this presentation with highlighting all the backgrounds that we discussed about. Throughout these presentations, I would say multiple videos, we explore together the benefits, capabilities, and the impact of serverless computing. As we conclude, let's reflect on the key takeaways and why embracing serverless computing is vital for the future of application development. Unleashing developer productivity. Serverless computing empowers developers by abstracting away infrastructure management, allowing them to focus on writing code. By embracing serverless computing, organizations can unlock the full potential of their development teams. Scaling horizons. Scalability is a fundamental aspect of the serverless computing. Applications can automatically scale based on the demand, handling any load with ease. Serverless platforms manage resource provisioning, ensuring optimal performance and cost efficiency. Embracing serverless computing enables organizations to scale their applications seamlessly as they grow. Serverless computing follows a pay-as-you-go model, allowing organizations to pay only for the resources they use. With serverless platforms handling infrastructure management, organizations can reduce costs associated with idle resources and upfront investments. Embracing serverless computing brings cost efficiency and financial flexibility to application development projects. Promoting innovation and agility. Serverless computing promotes rapid prototyping, experimentation, and iteration. Developers can quickly build and deploy applications, enabling faster time to market and innovation cycles. Serverless architecture allows organizations to respond swiftly to market changes. Enhance resilience and reliability. Serverless architecture provide built-in fault tolerance and resilience. By leveraging managed services and distributed infrastructure, organizations can ensure high availability and robustness of their applications. Embracing serverless computing enables organizations to deliver reliable and consistent user experience. Collaborative and thriving ecosystem. This is so important piece in my opinion, because serverless computing ecosystem is continuously evolving with a growing range of tools and services and best practices. Collaboration and knowledge sharing within the serverless community foster innovation and collective growth. Embracing serverless computing opens the door to an ecosystem that is constantly evolving, providing organizations with opportunities for collaboration and staying at the forefront of technologies. Embrace the future. Serverless computing represents a paradigm shift in application development, enabling organizations to harness the power of the cloud and accelerate their digital transformation. By embracing serverless computing, organizations can unlock new levels of productivity, scalability, cost efficiency, and innovation. These are all the fundamental thoughts I would believe, in my opinion, certainly needed if we want to choose serverless computing architecture if you are using traditional platform. So take these thoughts into your organization while making decision. They are very important. It's gonna help you immensely to make sure which is the right path for your organization success. I hope you enjoy this series of videos, serverless computing. If you do have more questions about serverless computing, you could certainly reach out to us at 1855 Cloud 340B or email it to us at contactus@rctech.org. I hope you like this video. Please like the video, share it with your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. See you soon.